AFTV, Laurie, Liverpool 1, Arsenal 1 at Anfield. Raw emotions, raw thoughts from the game, instant reaction. What's your thoughts from that one, man? How are you feeling?
I'm happy, man. And Merry Christmas to you as well.
Of course, and
Right?
to you, my bro.
Yeah, listen, man. Shout out to Arsenal. Very professional performance, very creditable draw. Could even have won it. If you look at the stats, we're very similar in terms of shots on goal and shots on target. There was lots of ebb and flow in the game. Liverpool did come at us as well, so I've got to take that into account. But overall, I think we deserved the draw. We were worthy of the draw. And I'm happy.
Listen, do you think there was a chance for us to win it and take 3 points in this game? It was always going to be tight. And to be fair, it was a lot more free-flowing than I thought. But do you think Arsenal will look back and think maybe we could have taken 3 points here?
Yeah, I think, you could reasonably say that. I mean, we got the early goal and we deserved that. We pressed them, looked threatening right from the off, took control early, let them back into the game, a mistake. I've got to call him out. I don't like to call players out, but Zinchenko's got to be doing better from there. First thing, when the ball came over, I don't think he attacked it. He allowed it to go across him, and then he allows Salah to cut back onto his left. I mean, listen, Salah is a world-class player. He's capable of doing that to most defenders, but I did think Zinchenko made it a bit easy for him. That being said, we composed ourselves, we got back in it, we came at them again. And like I said, there was ebb and flow. They had their chances as well. But I think overall, a draw was a good result. And I've got to say it, man, shout out to William Saliba.
He was outstanding today.
Oh, he was world class today. And, you know me, I've been saying this for a while. For me, Saliba, and I'm going to say this here and now on the record, Saliba is what Virgil van Dijk used to be. And listen, I'm saying that out of respect to Virgil van Dijk because I rate him highly. But Saliba is now that guy, man.
Listen, it's hard to compare him to other defenders because it's in different eras, like the Tony Adams of this world, and even, to be fair, the Rio Ferdinands and John Terrys. But a lot of people comparing him to those guys already at the age of 22. Do you think he can hit those heights?
Yeah, I mean, listen, 22, he's frightening how good this guy can be. I mean, he literally was that good. He just inspires so much confidence in the defence. And I think I said before we did the watch-along with James, me and James was going back and forth, and I said, when it comes to teams winning titles, offense wins you titles. Sorry, offense wins you games, but defense wins you titles. That's a very old saying, but it's one that rings true. And with that guy playing the way he is, I mean, if you remember, last year when things kind of fell away, it kind of coincided with Saliba being out with that back injury, remember? Yeah. So yeah, man, he's a pivotal part of our team, an integral part of the team. He was outstanding today. Got to shout out Gabriel. He was also outstanding. Declan Rice in front of the back four there, screening. He was brilliant as well. I mean, he picked up a yellow card quite early in the game.
Only his second of the year, I believe.
Yeah. So I was a bit worried for him, because his game is to naturally engage and win tackles and so forth. So you think if he missed times one more, he could be gone. But he was professional to the end. So listen, overall, I thought it was a good performance. We were worthy of the draw. We're going into Christmas, top of the table. We will stay humble. We will put in the performances. But listen, the title race is definitely on.
Well, listen, does it change your opinions about where Arsenal are at or where you believe they are at? I think for me, it's always better when you walk away from 3 points. We haven't done that for a while at Anfield. But has that performance given you any change in belief of where this team are going at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely. Because if you look at it, when we played Villa, who was on another team that was on a really great run, we rocked up there, and to be honest with you, even though we lost on the day, we were probably the better side. A couple of weeks later, we come to Liverpool. It's another team with an outstanding home record, and we've come here, got a point we were worthy of. I think that's good going, isn't it? When you consider the run into the title, if we can rely on that type of away form, I think we'll be okay.
Listen, just lastly, we're top of the tree, which seems very fitting for Christmas, but the January transfer window is around the corner. Do you think there's anything that you can see in this team that we can try and strengthen in January to try and get us the trophy that we all so desperately want?
Yeah, good question. Listen, I'm on the record. I'm a big fan of Jesus. I'm also a fan of Eddie's. Not everybody
really?
likes that.
No one knew this.
Yeah. It might have escaped your attention, but I do like to back Eddie. But listen, I've got to be honest and say, as much as I love those guys, we do need a prolific goal scorer. And if we could bring in a prolific goal scorer, somebody that's capable of getting 20 plus goals in a season, obviously not from January, but you know what I'm saying. A guy like Ivan Toney, Osimhen or someone like that, then that would complete everything for me. Whether we can is another story. But I still think we can win the title based on the players we have now.